because I need to put my mirror below you. I think that's good. Here's my mirror, but I need it to go here. Perfect. Okay, so today for our daily vlog live stream, we are going to be doing a quick get ready with me. My allergies have not cleared up yet, but I did get the okay from the pharmacist to go ahead and take Zyrtec. So that'll be good. I'm gonna pull up my computer so that I can make sure that the stream isn't lagging. Okay. So let's see here. Surprise, surprise. My allergies are so bad today. I took a Zyrtec and I feel like it was super effective for probably like 3 days, but today might be take another one. I hadn't taken it in a really long time, so okay, we're good. I also have a lot I have to do, so let's just get into it. I feel like I want to push my computer back because I need access to the bag. Okay. Make sure there's no drinks behind it. Ew, I know. You know what? It's gloomy. Okay. I think I have everything. I have my coffee, which is like now lukewarm. Today we're in the living room because it's really gloomy out and there's no light in my bedroom except that warm light. So we have our sunblock. We're gonna go ahead, hello, and put sunblock on because I forgot moisturizer yesterday. I already did a toner, so we're good there. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I had a really good day yesterday and I have a really long day today. Aside from my allergies. My allergies are, I love my child. That's it. I love my child. That's it. Yeah, I love cats. I love cats. I also ordered makeup from Ulta, so I'm gonna be picking that up today, which is so exciting. I love this technique of getting everything out with a brush. I do need to wash my brushes. I keep saying that, but like when? And put extra on my nose. I already have one child. He's my 18-year-old son. So why do you ask? What's your obsession with kids? Yeah, so yesterday was fun. My company threw us a little holiday party, so that was a lot of fun. Thank you. I don't know, I just wear makeup. Makes me feel good, you know? I feel like I do a pretty natural makeup routine. I don't feel like I do anything excessive, if you will. I just kind of want to even out my skin tone, but I do appreciate you saying that. That's very kind. I forgot to look on Amazon to see if they have replacements of this doe foot, because Mine just popped off. And I was like, am I aggressive? Am I aggressive? Well, whatever, this works too. Just put little dots. What's everybody up to? How's everybody's Christmas going? I don't know if we talked about it, but yesterday. But every year I want to do early decorating because I see all the videos and I'm like, you know, I'm driving around town all the time and everybody decorates super early and I'm like, I want to decorate. But my cats love to destroy Christmas. They destroy the tree and usually by the time Christmas comes around, I'm over it. I'm like, the day after Christmas, I'm taking the tree down because my girl cat likes to eat the tree and we only buy fake trees. I mean, we only use fake trees. Actually, a little more because I feel like that concealer's might be too white for me now. And just to not waste the makeup. Yeah, so this year, I'm not decorating early. I'm putting my tree up like, I don't know, maybe next weekend. Because one, I love decorating, but like I already have a lot going on my walls. Usually I would take my year-round decor down and put Christmas in its place. But there's no way I'm taking my gallery wall down. Yeah, I've just been busy. I've been meaning to paint my walls, but that also has not happened because I've just been busy. Which I'm not, I love working, so that's why I put it first. You know? If you say it enough times, maybe you'll start to believe it. I'm just kidding. I do love working. Really, my nose is my like problematic area because my allergies. So we're good there. And then I have my little rag because I feel like I feel the foundation all over. And then I like to, geez, I feel like I sound super snotty. So if I do, my apologies. Okay, so next we're gonna be using, oh, I don't know if I showed you guys, but I was using this MAC NC16. And now I'm gonna be using, ironically, another MAC product. Oh, it's called Dusty Rose ×9. Honestly, I've never been an eyeshadow girly, but lately it really does help with the creasing. It's been my solution. I need to do this because I already have concealer lips, which is so annoying. And I suffer from lip picking. I'm like a chronic lip picker. You have to be careful because this thing like shoots out. Because I get really dry lips. And then I start picking them, specifically the bottoms. Okay. So I like to go in with this color here because I feel like it's like a neutral. And I always tap so I don't get that fallout stuff. But see the crease? I feel like this really helps with the creasing. And like I said, I've never really worn eyeshadow. I don't really have like a technique. I just kind of use this one to blend it into this area here. But I like to like take away that little crease of concealer and makeup. And then I blend it more so into this crease. The lighting is really good in my living room. That's why we like, I have a desk in my room. That's where I usually like film because I can close the doors and it's not so loud. But no one's home right now except my child, and he's asleep. That's fine. And then I dust it off. I'll use this brush next. And then I'll go in with like a little lighter of a color. How funny, he just woke up as soon as I mentioned him. Okay. And then I go over the color I just did and kind of like pat it in. I feel like it just wakes up the eye a little bit. But what it really does is it helps with the concealer creasing that I get. And then I'm gonna use this other brush that I was using, and I'm just gonna blend it all. Gently. More so focusing in that little creasing area. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this guy. And so I've used this one, and now I'm gonna use that. Tap the fallout, and I'm just gonna focus on the center there. Take off the excess. And kind of blend that because that one got intense. Whatever, it's not. It looks more intense on camera. That's just what I say. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so that will kind of like control all of the creasing there. So that we can do our mascara. I always forget to do my mascara. Take off any extra makeup there. I do have to get my eyebrows threaded probably today after work. I have a lot of driving to do today. I got both of these from my Ipsy bags, and I always want to grab this one for bronzer, assuming that this one, but this one's actually like a little soft, what is it called? Like soft perfection foundation powder. I was using this instead of the eyeshadow, and that worked great too, but sometimes the eyeshadow is fun. I feel like it's really sparkly today, but I'm just being a critic of myself. Oh yeah, this one is the bronzer to warm up my face a little bit. Have you guys seen that that girl who went missing? Isn't that so sad? I like went down the rabbit hole. Like, she's from Maui, I believe, and she went missing like in LA, and now they're saying she's like in Mexico, but the sister was saying like the cops said it was her, but they haven't had or seen proof. I don't know, that whole thing is insane. And then the dad like took his own life, which is so sad. It's crazy. I was watching that like 2 nights ago on, I think it popped up on X, and I was like, oh my God, like, I didn't know. I live in California, so like I've seen the headlines from like the moment she went missing. Like, it gets recommended to me on YouTube all the time because Fun fact, I love watching high-speed chases, and they happen all the time in LA. Not all the time, but when they do, they put them on TV, and I love watching them. So I always get a lot of like news recommendations. And yeah, just seeing that she went missing, I was like, what the hell? Like, you know what was weird is like when you go to LAX, it's so chaotic. If you've ever been to LAX, like, it's so chaotic. Like, missing a flight is pretty common, but going and like exploring LA while you're like in between flights is not very common. So right away I was like, what do you mean she missed her flight and decided to go explore? Like, that's not very common if you're from LA. It's chaotic. You just go find somewhere to sit down and eat and whatever, like hang out. You don't, unless you were not planning on coming back. Like, you don't just go wander away from LAX. And like, I haven't been to many airports, but I have been to like Burbank, and like airports are pretty like secluded. You'd have to call an Uber to get out of the area. I don't know how they are in your area. Tell me where you're at. And tell me, like, are your airports just like in the middle of a town, and like you guys can just like walk out of your airport and just, no. So I don't know, the whole thing is bizarre and it's really sad. But the good thing is apparently they did find her, or you know, the police say that she used her ID to cross over to Mexico, which again, I don't know who's just crossing over the TJ border, but I don't know. That's why I think I got like super into like what was going on and went down the rabbit hole, because like, I guess if you're not from LA, like all of that sounds pretty cool. Like, oh wow, she was in downtown LA, and or I'm sorry, she was in LAX, and then she was where did she go? The Grove? Or like, where's the Grove? I don't even know. I don't like LA, okay? I grew up in that area. I don't. Like, my favorite artists perform there, and I'm like, I'm not going there. It's a 2-hour trip for me to go out there. Like, I'm not going out there. Come to my county, please. Because LA's huge, dude. It's huge. Like, I'm in SoCal. If I want to go to Disneyland, it's like a 2-hour commute out there, you know, unless I go outside of traffic hours, which is like 7 to 9:30. And then, you know, anywhere between like 3 and 6, it's bumper to bumper traffic. It's insane. So like, California's huge, you know. I don't know. People aren't just taking a casual, leisurely rendezvous outside of LAX and landing in TJ, unless you had intentions of going there. Or you were kidnapped, really. But, I don't know. If you're watching this later on and you saw, oh, I think her name, is it Hannah? I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys let me know. I didn't really like this brush, but it's grown on me. What's everybody gonna do for Christmas? You guys doing Vlogmas? Comment your favorite channels. I don't think that was long enough. Did I tell you guys about my Stanley Cup? I don't think I have. Let's talk about the Stanley Cup. So, it's probably going on 3 years now. My sister bought me a Stanley Cup for Christmas. And like, I had heard about him, but like, $45 for a cup. Are you insane? So, my sister bought me one, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And so, it ruined tumblers for me. because I love the 40 ounces of water. I got really into like the Starbucks cups, like the Halloween glow-in-the-dark cup was like, oh my God. I knew the girl at Starbucks and she put one aside for me. Her name was Kat. She went on maternity leave and never came back, but she was so cool. My foot fell asleep, hold on. She was so cool. And she set one aside for me because I was like, do you guys have them? She was like, no, but when we do get them, like people come in and like buy them all. And I was like, ew. And she's like, why, you want one? I'll put one aside for you. Oh, thank you. And I was like, I do want one. So she put one of those like glow-in-the-dark cups aside for me. And I was like so excited. And I think that one only holds, excuse me, like 24 ounces. So the big old 40 ounce quencher was like 2-in-1 for me. So yeah, to put water in that thing is like awesome. Like I love using it for just water. So, and I don't put it in the dishwasher, and like I hand wash it. And yeah, so I noticed one day when I took the lid off to fill it with ice water, there was like a little rust spot on it. And I was like, have I been drinking rust water? I was so scared because like I probably wash it like every 2 or 3 days. Like typically I have different straws. I have like extra straws that I'll like change out. But because I just use it for water and I don't really take it out because it doesn't fit in my cup holder, like every now and then I will, but I typically leave it at home. And I just drink water from it all day. I wash it like every other day or so. I don't wash it every day. And is that weird? Tell me if that's weird. Anyway, I went to take the lid off to fill it, and I saw like a little rust thing, and I told my boyfriend, I said, what the hell, there's rust in my cup. And he was like, oh yeah, I saw that. I tried to like scrub it to get it out, but I couldn't get it off. And I was like, did I drink from that? And he was like, no, I mean, have you used it? I was like, yes. He was like, oh no, yeah. I saw that. I did everything. Like I tried to get it out. I couldn't. So right away, I tried all kinds of like remedies. Like I tried scrubbing it off with my finger. I put hot water in it. I Googled, and they said use a baking soda and vinegar paste. And so I did that. Didn't work. I soaked it. Didn't work. I used my Scrub Daddy. Didn't work. Like I did everything except used stainless steel polish, I believe it was, because I was like, ew, no, I'm not using that. So hold on. I'm almost done. Let me just do these. So anyway, I bought a Stanley dupe. Like I have a short somewhere in here. I bought a Stanley dupe, and I used my Stanley dupe for like a month, and I just set my Stanley off to the side, and I did try scrubbing it off like a couple times in between, but then one day I was like, there's gotta be like a TikTok or something remedying this, because it's a $50 cup, like it shouldn't be rusting. So I tried to, hold on, almost done here. Anybody else have involuntary face movements when you're doing your makeup? Okay. So anyway, I Google it, and I'm like, Stanley rust. I think I did it on TikTok. I was like, Stanley rust. Oh no, I did it on Google. I was like, Stanley rust remedies or something, right? And I think YouTube came up, and it was like some lady who like reached out to oh, okay, no, stick to the subject. So I saw somebody doing like an unboxing where like Stanley had sent them a replacement cup, and I was like, what? So I watched a video, and it was like the same thing, like her cup had got rust. And so I immediately inquired to Stanley, and I was like, I didn't know you have a lifetime warranty. Like, I didn't buy my cup. I don't have a proof of purchase, but my sister bought the cup for me for Christmas. And like I showed them the barcode, and I took a picture of the deposit or like the lime or the rust. And they got back to me and they were like, Stanley cups are made of stainless steel and they don't rust. And they were like, try these solutions. And I was like, I already tried all of that. But when they responded back to me, they called me like a different name. And they were like, hey, so-and-so, we're sorry to hear that, but the cups are made of stainless steel and they don't rust. And I was like, well, I don't know who so-and-so is, but it sounds like obviously you copy and pasted this. So it must be a reoccurring issue. That's unfortunate because I tried those things and like my cup still has that rust and I'm not drinking from that anymore. So should I just toss it? And then they wrote back and they were like, sorry for the wrong name. Like, that was just an accident. It was not copy and pasted. I was like, mm-hmm. And anyway, literally, because when you inquire about the cup, like when you go to sign up to like talk to them and submit your inquiry, they take your name, your address, your phone number, your email address. So they already had all of my contact information when they called me or when they responded with the copy and paste. I'm gonna stand by that. That was a copy and paste. Don't lie to me. So anyway, he was like, no, it's just a common solution. And he was like, but since you've already tried all of that and the calcium deposit, I think they called it, or lime deposit, didn't come off, because he was like, it's not rust. Like, stainless steel doesn't rust. If anything, it's probably a lime deposit or something. And I was like, well, it's not coming off. Like, I tried everything. It's not coming off. And so he was like, well, since you've already like taken the steps to remedy it, we've sent you a replacement tumbler. And like, I checked it later on and like I responded and then checked my email later on. And like, they had already sent me a tracking number and a survey, like, how did we do? And I'm great, thank you for asking. And yeah, like, they replaced the cup. And I was like, holy crap, like, that's pretty cool. Like, it's a $50 cup. If it gets rust on it, like, what are we doing? So, all in all, I was like, whoa, thank you, like, that's awesome. And the case was closed, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So I left him a survey, and I was like, honestly, spending $45 for a cup is a little silly. However, the capacity sold me because I love the capacity. And I was like, but the lime is a real, or the whatever, the rust deposit is, thank you, is annoying for a $50 cup. Like, it shouldn't be rusting. And my dupe, the lid broke, which is why I was like, damn it, like, I want my cup back. And so I wanted to buy another one, but I was like, I'm not doing that. And so that's why I started Googling. And then they shipped me a new Stanley cup, which is super awesome. And I was like, you know what, then I will buy another one because it is a lifetime warranty. And like, if their product's going to accidentally be defective and they will fix the defect, then that's pretty cool. And so I thought that was awesome. I was like really excited. And because my sister who bought it for me, I saw her on Thanksgiving and I was like, guess what? And I told her. And just when I told her that my cup had rust, she was like, oh, 6 of mine have it. I was like, excuse me? Like, what? Is this a common occurrence? So now I'm back to, no, I'm not spending $50 on a cup that's going to rust. Because at some point, if you do have to inquire and get a replacement, you're going to come off as suspicious because they're going to be like, if these cups keep rusting on you, why are you buying them? Because they're cute. Did you guys see the gold elf edition one? Like, so cute. My sister got it. I was like, I literally was at Target when they had it there, and I was like, oh, it was right after Stanley had like sent me my replacement too. And I was like, I am going to, thank you. I was like, oh my God, I am going to support the company then and buy the cup. But I couldn't. $45 on a cup? That's insane. And they had just sent me a replacement. But then she told me about the, like, all of her cup, or like a bunch of her cups have rusted, and I was like, oh, back to not wanting to do that. Okay, so this is what I've been doing. I don't know if you guys have seen my Burberry video, but Burberry for women is the best perfume in the world. And I'm down to just a few sprays left. I bought, in that same video, a bunch of like suggested. I asked ChatGPT if they could refer or like suggest a perfume to me based off of me being obsessed with Burberry. And so they did. I have 2 in here. I have Burberry like samples and Clinique. So what I've been doing is I just kind of reach in there and there's one big one, which was the first one I did, so we're gonna pull that one out. But I let the perfume of the day be a mystery because it just makes it fun, and then I try not to be so sad that I don't have Burberry. And so I mix it up, and then whatever comes out is the perfume of the day. So today we have Clinique My Happy. And we just trust the process. We're just gonna roll with it for today. This is what the day wants to offer. I'll take it. Oh, Luke's home. Ooh, that is very sweet. Hi, baby. My ring light. I was just saying there's no light.
I know. I saw it in my car. I was like, oh yeah. Duh. Hi, Moochie Scoochies.
It's weird. It's like kind of spicy. Like, we'll see. Perfume sets in after a while, but I don't know. That's like, I don't know how to describe it. At first I wanted to say, I think it was like citrus. It's really sweet at first. It's like powerful vanilla. But then it's like spicy oak. Does that make sense? Like what you imagine an oak tree would smell like if you put something on. I don't know. I'm not really good with scent profiles, okay? That was the best I could do. That was hilarious. Oh my God.
Like a Christmas tree?
No, it's like clove almost. Come smell me. Everybody say hi to Luke. Hi, Luke. Okay. Take this off. I gotta brush my hair because I gotta go. It's getting late. I forgot to ask you guys to please subscribe to my channel. I would love that. I'm trying to grow my channel so I could have a 4th job. Oh, wow. He's giving the light. Do I look better, guys? I don't know. This natural light is kind of killing it on its own, right? Is it better? Do you smell me?
Yes.
What is it?
Smells like sugar cookies.
Okay. Like I said, it was pretty powerful when I first put it on. It felt like boom. A very vanilla.
No.
Oh, she says, I want to be unky. Yeah, come on, come on.
This is true.
Step on in.
She says, what the heck are we doing over here, puppy? Why are we here? Because it's good, Mama. She says, what the heck is this? I'm chilling. This is the mom. Look at her. There she is.
Yeah, put her in. Can you not reach? Lean. Oh, I'll just do this. How about that? How's everybody doing? Cats, cats, cats a viewing. I'm live streaming. I know, but Okay, you guys, sorry for that. I have to go do a couple of things, but I will be right back. Based off of my live stream, I'm lagging. Right? Am I muted? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I'll be right back.